There has been a strange smell since my new tenants arrived. After I graduated and got a good job outside of my hometown, I thought my life was sorted. My father even helped me finance an apartment and covered half the rent just to see me get off to a good start. But, like everything that goes up, comes down. The company made cuts and I lost my job. With the mortgage, bills, and unemployment dwindling, it didn't take long for me to consider alternatives. I rented my third bedroom and the small apartment in the backyard on Airbnb. It wasn't ideal, but it was either that or lose the house. The first guests were an elderly couple, Thomas and Mary Chaplin. Kind, calm. I had no problems. Until one rainy morning, there was a knock on my door. A young couple, dressed impeccably, like something out of an old catalog. He, Dustin, had an affable smile and a salesman's accent. She, Marilyn, looked like a living painting, eyes cold but charming. Without batting an eyelid, they offered 6 months of rent in advance, plus a generous bonus. I thought it was strange, but I accepted it. I was desperate. They brought an old van full of trinkets. Installed, they were too discreet. They didn't go out much, they didn't make any noise, but there was always something unsettling. Sometimes I would smell a smell coming from outside, metallic and sweet, like forgotten meat. One morning, as I was finishing my bathroom routine, I noticed the fogged-up window. When I opened it to ventilate, I saw Marilyn. She was in the backyard, in the portable shower, completely naked in the cold drizzle, as if she didn't feel the cold. I was paralyzed. She looked straight at me and smiled. I walked away, disconcerted. When I looked again, it was no longer there. After that, the noises started at night. Muffled whispers, a constant dragging from the warehouse. I thought it was paranoid until I noticed something worse. Thomas and Mary were missing. Their room was empty, clothes, belongings, everything still there. When I asked Dustin, he just smiled and said the couple had moved on. I never received notice or pending payment. The strong smell was getting worse, especially coming from the backyard apartment. One night, I woke up to a sharp crack. I peeked out the window and saw Dustin carrying something heavy, covered by a stained sheet, into the storage room. Marilyn watched, motionless. The next day, I discreetly went to check the place. The door was locked, but near the entrance, I saw something. A small brooch with the initials MC, just like the one Mary wore. I decided it was time to end this. I called a friend, said I was going away, and started packing my things. However, that same night, I woke up with a suffocating feeling. I went to the kitchen and found Dustin sitting calmly at the table. Marilyn was behind me, so silent that I only noticed her presence when I felt her cold breath on my neck. "You don't have to worry about anything, Jason," he said, sliding a thick envelope across the table. "Another 6 months in advance. After all, it's so hard to find understanding hosts." The metallic smell was too strong now, almost as if it impregnated the walls. And when I looked out, I saw that the tank was open. Something moved inside. Something that, even from a distance, seemed to be watching me back. Since then, I haven't slept well. I don't eat right. The smell never goes away. And every night, I hear shuffling in the yard. The only certainty I have, I wasn't the one who rented the house to them. They were the ones who rented me for something that I still can't understand.